You join the hotel Wi-Fi. Windows opens the page you expect. It says your browser needs an update. That page may be the attack, delivered before you have opened an email or clicked a phishing link. Microsoft calls the newly disclosed campaign CaptiveCrunch.
In the next 4 minutes, you will learn how the normal Captive portal check becomes a delivery path, why a real Microsoft login can still authorize the wrong session, where the user must act for compromise to happen, and what travelers and defenders can do next.
Start with the normal design. When Windows joins a restricted network, it tests a reserved domain called msftncsi.com.
A Captive portal intercepts that HTTP request and keeps redirecting requests to its sign-in or terms page until access is granted. The operating system expects this handoff, so the browser appearing feels routine. Now move the attacker upstream.
Microsoft says CaptiveCrunch manipulated DNS and HTTP traffic on networks served by Captive portals. ReliaQuest independently described compromised hospitality and shared venue gateways. A gateway controls routing and often the DNS answers for many guests, so one shared compromise can steer many devices without first installing anything on each laptop. The attacker-controlled landing then splits into 2 paths. One shows a fake browser or operating system update, sometimes with click-fix style instructions. The redirect alone is not malware execution.
The traveler still has to download a file, install an app, or paste and run a command.
The second path is stranger. The attacker starts an OAuth device flow and shows the victim a fresh code. The victim opens the genuine Microsoft device login page, enters that code, and completes password and MFA checks.
But the code identifies the attacker's pending session. When Microsoft approves it, the attacker receives the token. A real domain and successful MFA prove who you are, not that the pending request belongs to your device. Here is a composite example, not a reported victim.
Priya joins hotel Wi-Fi on a managed Windows laptop.
The expected portal window opens, but the compromised gateway sends her to a browser update page. If that page asks for software, an APK, or a terminal command, she stops. A network sign-in page has no good reason to repair her operating system.
Instead, suppose the page gives Priya a device code and opens Microsoft's legitimate site.
She did not start a device login, so she should not enter it. She disconnects, switches to a trusted mobile connection, and reports the prompt. On a corporate device, an organization-approved always-on full-tunnel VPN, including DNS, can reduce this gateway redirection exposure when it is active early enough.
A few limits matter.
Microsoft says the initial compromise route into the Captive portal networks is still under investigation.
ReliaQuest's weak credential and exposed management interface explanation is a low to medium confidence hypothesis. And the vendors do not make the same attribution assessment, so those claims should stay separate.
HTTPS still protects correctly validated encrypted sessions. This campaign is not a magic TLS break. It works by steering people to a lookalike page, or by asking them to authorize an attacker-created session on a legitimate page. A VPN also is not universal armor, especially before the Captive portal bootstrap finishes.
For defenders, Microsoft suggests correlating a file creation within 2 minutes of the Windows connectivity test, while warning that the result may be benign.
Add device code sign-ins, new device registrations, inbox rules, and identity telemetry to the investigation.
Use the guest Wi-Fi trust check in the description and subscribe for more mechanism-first security explainers.